reaction channels will put our watermark on the clips that we upload, just so if people react to it on other channels, they'll see the person who kind of gave the commentary in the first place, so the other channel can add on to our commentary. It's really not a big deal if we put a watermark or not. But with that being said, there are some people who use a watermark to stamp on videos so they can, in a way, try to say it's their content, even though it's not their content and it's just simply re-uploads and us giving commentary to certain situations. That's like me uploading that live stream and giving commentary that I did of Eugenia COONEY, but just because I put my watermark, I claim it as my content and I get offended when anybody else reacts to that same video. And there is a Eugenia COONEY reaction content channel that they do this to a lot of other creators, especially smaller creators, where they will kind of bully them into, they also, I don't want to say that they send people after them, but then people from their channel will go to other channels, such as my channel, Jadedness, and I don't know if you guys remember, but Eugenia COONEY Shorts by Sam, and they would just spew nonsense trying to defend the person we're talking about, and it led to a huge mess. Please don't think I'm being a hateful person or trying to be a hateful person. I'm really, really not trying to, you guys. But there's a channel now that I can't enjoy because of this person solely. And I'm nervous to say the names because I don't want people to be like, oh, you're name dropping, because that happens to me quite often. But I am just going to say I've had a lot of trouble recently enjoying Oh Lordy It's Jordy, and I like him, you know what I mean? Like, I do enjoy some of his commentary and I do enjoy his videos and the clips that he reacts to, but I have trouble engaging with the community because of certain things that's happened in it. And it's, I don't want to say it's like his fault necessarily, because you can't control everything that people do, but with it being his channel, he can decide who moderates and who doesn't. Y'all, please, before you make any type of rash decision to unsubscribe or click away from the video, please just hear me out for the things that I am going. Jaden has posted a video in the of it sections. She hates J-Star and then asks him for money and draws for him. Oh, I forgot, she accuses everyone of stealing her content when Productions actually stole it from Eugenia and Jeffree Star. Then Wolfgang Productions accused me on Jordy's Live of stealing her content. Here's proof I use any of her content.
That Jeffree Star guy is retarded, number one. I hate Jeffree Star, and I'm saying it right now on my show. Jeffree Star is the most retardedest person. I don't care about this cancel culture. Oh, don't say retarded. Yeah, it's retarded.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. You guys are gonna be like, I thought you said he wasn't being hateful. And I'm not being hateful, but it just drives me crazy that she's calling somebody retarded, but then she said it's just the most retardedest. Okay.
Retarded. It's definitely retarded. He is a retarded person with a lot of money. Basically, that's all he is.
Jeffree Star, please help Luna and Mick Jagger for Christmas. Ho, 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 ho.
To me, so you guys should educate yourself on what you're asking me about, because
So, Wolfgang Productions said that she hates Jeffree Star. He's just such a retard. Her words, not mine. Just can't stand him. He's such an unlikable little shit. And then she asked a Santa who's volunteering for a Goodwill to ask Jeffree Star for her if he can shout her out and help her with some funds. And then makes another video with his face on it and says, hey, can you help me with my Pomeranian? So basically, this girlie has accused myself indirectly, Jadedness, and Eugenia COONEY Shorts by Sam for using her content and reacting to it. Now, she had accused this channel and another smaller female channel at the time addressing me of using and reacting to Wolfgang Productions content. And of course, it's not really her content. She's just reacting to certain clips that she finds from Eugenia COONEY or Jeffree Star. And of course, being in the same niche, we're all kind of intrigued by these moments that we find, so we're going to react to her content. If it's content that we find is worthy to react to, if that even makes sense. Anyway, I ended up making a video addressing the situation.
I'm a nice person. I am a nice person. That's all I know. In my heart, I'm a good person. They want to paint me into this evil person. Let them. It's fine. And I appreciate everybody for standing up for me. I do appreciate that so much. That was very kind and brave, and it takes a lot of balls that you did that. And
I really, truly don't believe that Wolfgang Productions is a vile person. I don't think that she's a hateful person. I don't think that she's a wicked witch of the West. You know what I mean? I really, truly don't believe that, or the East, but I truly don't believe that she's a vile person. I just think that she has some crappy behavior at times that she doesn't take accountability for when it comes to needing addressed. And that's the problem that I have with the situation. And the way she's making it sound is like that we just sat here and called her a despicable, wicked person who's just not kind at all. That is not the case. I feel like me and a lot of other creators who have talked about the situation in the past have acknowledged the fact that she's probably not wicked to her core, but there is some things that could have been handled better, and we're all human. I think we all can learn from our mistakes, but it's one thing to have a mistake that you have made, take accountability for that mistake and move forward from it and not repeat those shitty actions, but it's another thing to say, I'm a good person, and then keep repeating shitty behavior. And now when I say shitty behavior, I'm not talking about or referring to the fact that she gets upset by some people and some creators for reacting to the content that she re-uploads of Eugenia Cooney and Jeffree Star because she puts her watermark in it. That's how she knows that we're getting her clips more so to react to. But it's not her content. And I had mentioned in the last video that I had made about the situation that if she does get upset about content creators reacting to the clips that she uploads, but it's okay for Jordy to do that, that she should just private those videos or leave them unlisted so that only he can react to and see those videos. If it is a problem with creators such as myself or Jadenness for reacting to the content, which Jadenness didn't even react to her content or use her clips by any means, but Wolfgang Productions automatically assumed because Jaded had cut out her body from the video that she used her content and just cut off her watermark, which that was not the case because as you just seen the screenshot not too long ago, Jaded had shown the watermark was not on the chin where it was in Wolfgang Productions video. I hope you're keeping up with me and I hope that this makes sense. But now we're going to be getting into the other situation. And by the way, you guys, after that situation with Jadenness and Wolfgang Productions allegedly went on this rant in the comment section of one of Jordy's lives, and her and a couple other people that were banded with Wolfgang Productions was all talking bad about Jadenness, unwarranted as well, because Jadenness didn't do anything, and this is just behavior from Wolfgang Productions as she talks badly about other creators in the niche without talking to them first or giving them benefit of the doubt of the situation. She just automatically goes into Doberman attack mode and sends her little fans, if you want to call them that, after these creators. And I've seen this happen multiple times in the past from not just me, but this is now the third creator aside from myself who has went through something from Wolfgang Productions. And I feel like as a small channel, it's important to call it out now, because if her channel, I'm not saying I don't want it to grow, but I'm saying if her channel continues to grow, she could possibly harm people on a larger scale than what she's doing now. And I feel like that's why I want to talk about it, because I feel like it's important to. And again, this isn't a hit piece. This isn't me being hateful towards Wolfgang Productions. This is me simply saying that this is toxic behavior, and I would love personally to see it be stopped. Now, you guys, I'm going to be talking about the Eugenia Cooney shorts by Sam, and she was a very sweet lady, and I'm really sad to see her deleting her channel and stepping away from the platform because of somebody else making her feel uncomfortable in this space, and especially the niche that she was in. There is no reason by any means, even if you dislike somebody, you should not send hate to them or go after them to the extent that they feel uncomfortable being on the same space or platform that you're on. I feel like that's where the toxicity goes to a whole nother level, and honestly, it fueled me just a little bit to make this video because it is sad to see. That's like, and again, I'm not trying to name drop, but we're all in the same niche here. That's like somebody such as Jordy, who has a larger platform than me because she had a larger platform than the creator that she bullied off the internet more so. So that's like somebody with a larger following bullying me off the internet for no reason, because I'm simply here living and making content. And I hope y'all are like keeping up with me on this situation. I know y'all are probably kind of like, oh, what's going on, you know, like, used and iffy on it, but please watch Jadenness's video. I have a video that I had made prior about it, but I'm hoping that I can address enough in this video to where I don't have to unprivate that video, because like I said, there has been some updates.
I never approached you saying that I was pissed off that you used my videos. I don't even know what bloody channel you have, and I have no interest in your channel. But don't make lies, because the only person I bitched about using my shit was Rich Lux. That was it.
When I watched her response video, this was kind of a response video to the video that I had made talking about the situation originally. And when I first listened to this back, I did give her the benefit of the doubt, because if she was talking about a creator such as Rich Lux for reusing clips without crediting her, I was kind of like, okay. But at the same time, no, because it's not your content. And if Rich Lux did react to your content, using your content, your watermark is dead ass across the middle of the screen, big as hell. There's no way people aren't going to know that you're the one who uploaded the video after Eugenia or Jeffrey already did. And that's all I'm saying. And with that being said, if somebody would take a Eugenia video that I re-upload reacting to it and just cut out the parts of her to react to and not my commentary, I'm not going to be upset, because that is not my content for me to sit here and claim and to be upset when other people react to it. Even if they would add my commentary, if my watermark wasn't there, who freaking cares? Because I'm a content creator, and you are too, and other people as well in the same niche that I'm talking about who's doing this right now. If we put content out there on the internet or our faces or whatever, we set ourselves up to be scrutinized, we set ourselves up to be talked about, and if you can't deal with people calling you out for shitty behavior, you're probably not meant to be a content creator.
Don't lie. Revoke lied, and Jen Beck both lied. Both of them liars. I never approached that lady and said a goddamn thing about using my clips.
Now, what heated me up about the situation is that she called me a liar without directly showing the screenshots or any of the proof that I had brought up and discussed in my original video. And if you guys are really lost and really want that re-uploaded for context, let me know and I'll unprivate that video so you guys can watch it back and see the things that we talked about when it was fresh at the time. But with that being said, it irritated me that she went on to call me a liar because, again, I don't feel the need to defend myself in this situation, but at the same time, I just want to address this because I'm about to talk about the Eugenia COONEY shorts by Sam. The reason why I felt the need that I wanted to address this is because it's a pattern of behavior. She does go after people for using her clips. Not just, she said I was lying about it, but not just me, not just the other creator that she had mentioned, not just Jadenness, but other creators as well. And I think it's getting to the point where it's like, who's the toxic one here? But with that being said, I want to talk about what happened with Eugenia COONEY shorts by Sam. She was a very sweet little lad, and she literally did what we're doing now, reacting to Eugenia COONEY content. She didn't really react to it, more so she would just get the tea as it happened and then re-upload it after. So she was quick to be on the live stream. She would capture different shorts. She would get, she was just really quick to get the tea with Jeffree Star or Eugenia COONEY, and that's why a lot of people really started to enjoy her channel, and she started to build a nice following for herself because she was so consistent, and you can tell she enjoyed what she was doing. Now, before I even continue with this story, I'm sorry I don't script these videos, so it's a little bit everywhere, and I hope you can bear with me and keep up with the things that I'm saying. But Jadenness, the creator we just talked about prior to bringing up Eugenia COONEY shorts by Sam, Jadenness now has said that Oh Lordy, It's Shorty ended up using Jadenness's clip instead of Wolfgang Productions to react to on one of his live streams, and that kind of triggered Wolfgang Productions into a frenzy to where her and some other people were calling out Jadenness allegedly for stealing clips that Wolfgang Productions had originally uploaded, but again, it wasn't the case. Even if she did clip something from Wolfgang Productions and it was of Eugenia COONEY or Jeffree Star, which again isn't the case, she doesn't do that, it wouldn't matter because it's not Wolfgang's content. It's Eugenia's content and Jeffree's content that they do have copyrighted that we just so happen to find and react to. And with that being said, let's go ahead and talk about what happened to Eugenia COONEY shorts by Sam. Sam ended up becoming a moderator for Oh Lordy, It's Jordy, which I guess he kind of put her on a pedestal like he did Wolfgang Productions, and he didn't put them on a pedestal, but Wolfgang kind of feels like she's on a pedestal with being a moderator. So when Jordy added Sam to the mix, Wolfgang, I guess, felt the need to kind of defend herself and her image and keep the top of the stool, and she ended up going after Eugenia COONEY Shorts by Sam for basically doing what she was supposed to do as a moderator and stopping drama. So with that being said, I'm going to be reading from Sam's mouth herself the entire version of her side of the story that she had put out on her community tab before she deleted her channel, and let's go ahead and dive right into it. Just super quick before I do, Sam, if you are watching this and you do want to get back into doing YouTube content, I really encourage you to do that, girl. Like, this is your platform just like it is anybody else's. So if you do want to get back into your channel, Sam, please just go ahead and create a new one. Email me and I will do my best to promote it so that you can get back the following that you had, hopefully. And with that being said, let's go ahead and read what happened to Sam. Eugenia COONEY Shorts by Sam had uploaded and said, in response to the lies and toxicity at Wolfgang Productions 7402 is spreading about me, I've stayed publicly silent about the situation because I don't think it's right for this to be dealt with publicly. However, now that misinformation is being spread about me publicly by Luna, I feel the need to respond. Sam goes on to say, I want to begin by saying, in my opinion, what Luna initially said in the live chat I had no issues with. I believe her comments were exaggerated, taken out of proportion, and probably misunderstood due to the disadvantages of chat versus speaking to someone verbally. During the live stream, I sat back and watched what was going on, waiting for some guidance. However, guidance to mods about the situation never came. I saw other mods starting to make statements in chat about people needing to stop the drama, and comments starting to be deleted, and chatters started to be timed out for their messages contributing to the drama. She goes on to say that based on this, I apprehensively tried to help by deleting a total of 5 messages in the chat that were contributing to the drama and timed out 2 people. I don't remember if the messages I deleted were praising Luna or criticizing Luna because that didn't matter. What mattered is that they were keeping the drama going. She goes on to say it turns out that one of the 2 people I timed out was Luna's daughter. Again, it doesn't matter to me the chatter's relationship to another mod because it is not the role of a mod to favor or discriminate against chatters based on their relationship to the mods. She continues and says, Luna then demanded I untimed out her daughter because she is, quote, my people. When I remained silent and did not meet her demands, she accused me of being a trigger-happy mod in the live chat. She continued to make comments about me in the chat, and finally I made a short statement about being unbiased and my intentions of just stopping the drama and said I was leaving. She continues and said, for the remainder of the live, I watched as Luna and a few chatters continued egging on chatters, making comments about me and other mods, about Jordy and etc. This behavior is irresponsible and unprofessional for a mod to engage in. This is what I mean by toxicity. When a mod in a position of power publicly and unfiltered criticizes and spreads hate during the live stream of the channel they are supposed to be modding, this creates toxicity. Sam goes on to say, now Luna is, while I type this, still publicly making statements about, still making statements criticizing Jordy, spreading lies about me, making a negative statements about his community, etc. While yes, she has the right to go live and state her opinion, it's a little different when you are a mod in the community you are criticizing. This is why I say the issue should be dealt with privately. She goes on to say that in Luna's live tonight, she claims that I came into her live to get subscribers, that I'm a trigger-happy mod, that I was only deleting comments that praised her, and that I have multiple aliases accounts that am commenting on all of her videos with them, and that I begged to be a mod in Jordy's channel. She goes on to say, I came into Luna's live a couple weeks ago because it popped up on my homepage and I was lonely and wanted to chat with people. I liked her community because people were welcome there to speak openly and have differing opinions. I've already spoken to the claim about being a trigger-happy mod and the deleting comment claim. Now she goes on to say that as for having multiple alias accounts, I haven't logged into any other accounts in a month. And then she does go on to say that my first account before deciding to start this channel is best friend since 2008, which I haven't touched since starting this channel. Now she then goes on to say that she didn't beg to be Jordy's mod. She was answering Jordy's questions about Jeffrey or Eugenia as he was watching one of her videos and he wasn't able to see her comments due to how fast it was going. And she said, I can't afford to keep sending him super chats just to answer his questions. So I jokingly said, Jordy, you need to make me a mod so you can see my comments, LOL. She said, it's just my sarcasm. It was my humor. I wasn't actually asking to be a mod, nor did I expect to become a mod. Jordy happened to see that message and said, yes, I can do that, and made me a mod. I was very surprised and felt bad because I wasn't actually asking to be a mod. So she more so just said, you know, I'm not going to send you super chats just to answer your questions, but if you want to make me a moderator for the chat, then you can see my questions and I don't have to keep sending you money just so you can answer me, or just so I can answer you. So I find that interesting as well. And I feel like I said at the beginning of this, I feel like Sam becoming a mod for Jordy, same time WGP was a mod for Jordy, that probably threw WGP off just a little bit, and she was probably thinking, oh shit, somebody who's going to come here and take my shine and steal my spot and my crown on Jordy's channel. Monetize your channel, and then their views could count as monetization for you, and you wouldn't have to just take money from their pocket, and their time and attention would be that payout. You know what I mean? And that was the point that I wanted to make with that in the last video that I had made, but I didn't state it necessarily as well as I wanted to. So I think it came across really negative. But with that being said, I want to watch this video by WGP because one of my subscribers had actually pointed this out to me, was like, I found this video and it touched on the point that you had made in the prior video about asking for money. So let's watch it real quick. And again, I'm not being hateful. I just find this interesting.
All right, here I am making my YouTube video. Nobody has donated to me for my MacBook, and it's quite upsetting and very depressing.
Okay, so in this video, she's talking about how she set up her PayPal to her YouTube channel and nobody's making donations because she wants to buy a MacBook. So nobody's buying a MacBook for her and she's depressed about it. So she wants to talk about it. Now, you guys, I know what you guys are going to say. This is an older video. And I just want to say that she, as a smoker who smokes cigarettes, hasn't aged a day since this video was posted. And that is quite impressive, Missy, ma'am. So I will give you that.
It's very depressing. It's like, I don't know how there could be so many views on my YouTube channel and there's nobody opening up their goddamn freaking wallets to help me. I got no clue on that.
I don't really know she understands how the internet works. It is the World Wide Web, so I'm assuming that she thought those billions of people who use that World Wide Web every day is just going to scroll across the internet one day and find her video and be like, oh, I want to donate. Honestly, if she wants donations, she should start a Twitch, because then you can put like a, this is my goal that I want to make with this live stream. You can set it at like $100 every time, and like, girl, you'll be fine. But the thing is, like, the fact that you're saying you're upset, you're mad, that people's not opening their wallets because you want a MacBook, Missy, ma'am. I'm just going to say this because I don't come from money either, sis. And honestly, you got to start from somewhere. And this isn't me being hateful or anything like that. But I'm just saying, if you want to do content on YouTube, you don't have to start with the best equipment. You can start with what you have. Like, I literally use my phone because that's what I have. Do I have a laptop? Yes, it's right beside me. Am I a dumb bitch and I don't know how to edit on a laptop? Hell yeah, I am. And that's why I use my phone. It's easier for me. But with that being said, you have to start somewhere, and you can't always start with a $1,500 MacBook. I'm sorry. Fun fact, I put myself through high school, like, alone, basically. Like, I ended up moving out in 9th grade, and I was like, But I ended up having a modified schedule and everything, like, because I had to work a job. So I'd come in a little bit later in the morning. I'd just go to, like, my main subjects, and then I'd leave early in the evening, and I'd go work my job. But I ended up needing a laptop because I had to do, I ended up homeschooling myself. So I needed a laptop. I worked a part-time job. I had an apartment. I had so many funds that I had to pay for. I didn't really have money to spare because a girl needed to eat. So what I did to get a laptop, I went to a literal pawn shop and got myself, I think it was an Asus laptop or something, or like some type of Chromebook, but it was like $60. It wasn't bad, but guess what? It got the job done. So instead of jumping to a $1,500 laptop, why don't you go to a pawn shop?
I'm working on right now. Oh, can everybody see? So I'm working on my sketch.
If she watches this video, I just want to say, WGP, the internet is a huge place, and there's definitely niches for art. I really think, I mean, you're not a bad artist, so if you really need help with funds, I really think that you should maybe start a channel for art, or even just incorporate it more in your channel. Make short videos. You can even do like time lapses of you sketching. So like, I don't know. I'm just saying there's so many opportunities that you can do online to make income from doing online stuff, especially content creation on YouTube. There's so many opportunities to have been had over here. So being upset that people aren't donating to you because you linked your PayPal isn't a valid thing to me. I'm sorry. And if you are passionate about art, I think a lot of people subscribe to channels and like those channels because they see that they have passion or personality or something. But I think a lot of the times that I get stuck to channels is because I see that they're passionate about what they're doing or what they're talking about. So if you're passionate about art, I think you should incorporate that more on your channel. Then maybe you can start making bank using your art.
And I find it relaxing. Having a cigarette and a friggin' Heineken. You know.
Sorry, but she's upset that people won't donate to her for a $1,500 MacBook, but she's eating Mexican food tonight, smoking on a cigarette, drinking a Heineken. I don't know.
But I am really disappointed in that nobody gives a shit that they won't send me a MacBook or help me get a MacBook. There is someone that is saying that they will, but it's like, holding a piece of fucking cheese in front of a fucking mouse. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what you're saying, honestly, but it sounds like you're being pretty ungrateful. If somebody did offer up, or if they're even just entertaining you that they're going to get you a laptop, girl, hold on to that hope, because they're probably not going to get you that damn laptop now. The fact that you're saying, somebody did offer to get me one, but that's like holding a piece of cheese in front of a mouse, because that's like, no. Girl, what? It sounded like somebody was trying to be nice and either offer you up a MacBook or try to help you get a MacBook, and you're saying, still not good enough. Like, that's so ungrateful.
So, that's fucked up. People are really fucked up. You ain't gonna take your money with you to the fucking grave. Let me tell you that. You're not gonna take your fucking money to the fucking grave. I'm a poor woman in New York City trying to survive. Isn't there anybody out there to help me?
Girl, it sounded like somebody wanted to help you, but you was being an ungrateful asshat about it, so I don't think people's gonna help you. And to say we're not gonna take your money to the grave with you, are your fans terminal? Are the people who are watching this terminal? Because we need our money in our lifetime. I'm just saying, nobody has money to just throw around, especially not to buy somebody that they don't really know a laptop. Not just a laptop, a MacBook. Those things are pretty pricey. I think people are more worried about their rent and feeding their families than buying a stranger on the internet a $1,500 MacBook. But that's just my opinion.
Is there not one of you? All right? Are you all Judases? I feel like Jesus Christ when I say that. Because I asked you kindly if you would help me out. I need a laptop. I'm trying to do a documentary here. It's not easy.
I made a documentary, actually, you guys. It wasn't like a documentary, like it wasn't like a super long video, but it was in documentary form, if you want to call it that. It's called Independence. It's up on my channel if you guys want to go check it out. I just want to say really quickly that it's not the best documentary, but it is in a short doc form, and I like the video. I'm proud of the work that I put into the video. But the thing about it, you guys, I made it on my phone, and she's filming from something. It might be a phone, it might be a camera, but then she has a desktop in front of her. She could clearly script the documentary on her desktop and use her phone to film it. She has the tools that she needs. She just is being picky and wants better tools. I believe that you can manifest destiny if you are born poor and you start off with just a bucket and a half, a bottle of water. I believe that as long as you apply yourself and do the things that you're supposed to in life and keep a positive outlook on everything, and again, you really have to apply yourself and understand that opportunities are something that you have to take. They're not something that's really given to you. You have to find and make your own opportunities. And I think that's one thing that everybody can kind of learn from, myself included. I feel like entitlement's out the window. Nobody deserves anything. You know what I mean? Like, even if you come from money, you still have to work and learn and earn your own. So I just feel like I don't know. I just don't like this video that she's upset that just because she linked her PayPal, she was expecting a flood of donations. She didn't get it, and now she's mad. But anyways, you guys, this video, like I said, was a little bit ago. And it's crazy to see that she's pretty much still the same individual today. I'm sure she has a good heart, and I'm sure she has a couple kind of bones in her body. But the thing about it, you guys, if she does have some toxic behavior, and I feel like it did need addressed, but how much slack am I going to give for this video? Probably like on a scale of 1 to 10. Probably like a 10 out of 10. But with that being said, I just feel like these were things that I wanted to talk about today, things I wanted to address. I don't know how to wrap up this video. Water, like, I'm doing great. But with that being said, I will catch you guys in the next video.